Sony just dropped their exclusive state of play for one of the most anticipated games of the entirety of this year, 2025, Ghost of Yotei. And boy, it looks beautiful. I mean, every single frame of that video is something pleasant to the eye. They talked a little bit about the story, so now we know that it's a revenge-based story. And if you know one thing about Japanese people, they know how to write stories, bro. Their writing skills, the ideas that come out of their brain is... Also, they showcased a little bit of the gameplay, customization, and the openness of the world of this game. We're gonna break it down to 3 points. We talk about the story first, followed by the graphics and the gameplay. Let's get into it. Towards the end of the PS4 life cycle, gamers were introduced to a game that took the gaming world by storm, and that is Ghost of Tsushima, from a studio that is fairly known, I could say, Sucker Punch, who are behind, maybe one of the most famous games that they have done before that was Infamous, the second song. I personally did not play that game, so my first ever game from Sucker Punch was Ghost of Tsushima. And actually, it was one of the first games that I played when I got my PS5, and I fell in love with it. It was a lot of fun. Maybe it's one of the first games I played that is an open world, and I played it like 3 times. I was just fascinated by it. Like, you can just ride the horse and go around, and Japanese people, man, they just have a thing in them, like in telling stories. The story was phenomenal. The difference between the two stories here, even though both Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotei are based on a revenge story, Ghost of Tsushima was a revenge for the people, a revenge for the land, to resist the occupation of the Mongols and all those invaders. But Ghost of Yotei, it's more personal. It's looking after those people who killed the family of Atsu, who is the protagonist of this Ghost of Yotei. So both are similar, but not really. And both of them are not connected in any way. Like, this is not considered a sequel. Ghost of Yotei takes place 300 years after the events of Tsushima. I was hoping maybe like it's her great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparent or something, but I mean, I'm not sure. We don't know anything about the story yet, or like detailed. I guess we'll figure it out on 2nd of October. So Ghost of Yotei tells the story of Atsu, who seeks revenge on a group of outlaws called the Yotei Six for killing her family 16 years prior. Atsu is also known as the Onryo, which means a spirit of vengeance, embarks on a non-linear quest to hunt down each member of the Yotei Six, and the game explores themes of vengeance, the bonds of unlikely allies, and finding purpose beyond revenge, all within a beautiful, open world. Number 2, the graphics. I didn't really notice much of a difference, maybe better textures, better NPCs and better blood splash. I did not see that difference because of the compression that happens within YouTube. You know, any video you upload, it gets compressed. It won't upload with the same quality as if you are playing the game with, your PS5 and your TV. But what I noticed when she climbs over like a rock or something, I can see better texture from Ghost of Tsushima, and if I put them side by side, you can tell that Ghost of Yotei has better textures overall. So I think for the graphics, I'm not gonna dwell much on it, but from what you see, like while she's riding the horse, the grass, the flowers, the overall climate and the vibes that you're getting, it looks so beautiful. And I'm quite curious, how is it going to run on the normal PS5 versus the PS5 Pro? Yeah, I don't want to dwell much about the graphics. I would leave that until the game is out and I play it, then I can tell the difference. But what you can't tell, however, is the gameplay. And oh my god, man, the gameplay is just looks fantastic. Like, this is one of the things why I liked Ghost of Tsushima, is like the more you progress and you acquire skills and weapons and so on, it gets better. It gets better with time, it gets better the more you play it. And this one, I think it's no exception. I mean, look at those encounters and look at the list of the weapons and the list of the weapons that they showcased. I mean, dual katana, spear, And a rifle. A rifle is brand new, and a sphere as well. And I don't think the sphere is like something you carry it with you wherever you go. No, it's something you take from the enemy and you can use it against them, which is a concept that wasn't available in Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, in Ghost of Tsushima, you had your weapons and all, you cannot take someone else's weapon. But here it looks like, yeah, you can actually take the sphere. I mean, look how she picked it up and just throw it at one enemy. It's amazing. The rifle, I have a mixed feelings about this because the way they showed it is just, I don't know, it looked gimmicky. I don't know, but again, I'll wait for the game to play. But in terms of the gameplay here, from what I have seen, is pretty much improved, and I really, really hope they got rid of those cutscenes where they go to an NPC, they free them, and then suddenly a black screen, and then they come back, and it felt so slow. But here I can see it so seamless, especially when she defeated one and started interrogating about something, and it felt so seamless. So I really hope that they got rid of those cutscenes because that was the most annoying thing about Ghost of Tsushima. So overall, I don't want to talk much about it and pretend that I know everything and make a judgment, but I am super excited for this one. And definitely I'm taking a holiday on October 2nd for an entire week. Just sit down with this game, no interruptions, no work, just play, explore Yotei, and just enjoy it. I mean, it looks fantastic. And I think, here's my prediction, I think this game, as far as single player is concerned, this is a very powerful contender for Game of the Year winner. So I really hope they do well with this one. I really hope when they release it, there are no like bugs and performance issues. I hope it's like completely polished and we have a smooth experience. I mean, yeah, we have waited so long, and I hope it exceeds our expectations. I hope it exceeds our enjoyment from Ghost of Tsushima and just give us an experience that is as good and even 10 times better. I really hope that. Like, share, subscribe.